This British Open Picks edition of the Sports Gambling Podcast is brought to you by Underdog. Get up to a $1,000 deposit match when you sign up at UnderdogFantasy.com. Promo code SGPN.
Hey, what's up, you degenerate gamblers? This is Bill Burr, and you're listening to SGPN. Let it ride, baby.
Cox. He's one of those guys who will get penetration. Over.
It's a baby fucking wheel, man. San Diego Superchargers.
Now go home and get your fucking shine box.
Welcome everyone to the Sports Gambling Podcast. I'm Sean, stacking the money green with my partner in picks, Ryan, Real Money Kramer. What's happening, Kramer?
Dog.
We're back, Sean.
We are
all
back.
the way back. All the way
we are back. Truly live, doing it live here for the British Open picks predictions. Now the audience, Ryan, we tried to let them know that we were going to be on vacation, but we loaded you up with a bunch of episodes.
I still tales from the DMs. I love a salty DM about us. The issue wasn't that we left, or that we had content. It was that we tricked them into thinking we were live. So my response was, well, we actively talked about it.
We explained for a long time, hey, we're going on vacation. That we pre-taped all these college football conference previews, and thank you to everyone that reached out. Got a lot of good feedback, a lot of fun episodes, breaking Jordan Hudson down, talking about our good buddy Chapel Bill, Diego Pavia. I'm just reliving, and it's funny because
Sean, did you convert any of the conversations into paper tickets?
You know, I haven't done. I don't think I've done any college stuff, but we are going to be at the Circa live doing our VSiN show. Not only Friday, but a bonus Saturday episode live from the Circa. Slotapalooza.
Which, of course,
they have to bring in the finest slot influencers. Derek asked us to do a bonus show from VSiN, so we're going to be doing that. That'll be really fun. I think I'm going to use this trip or maybe sign up weekend. Also going to be out there August 21st to the 23rd. Come out, get signed up for the Circa Million, Circa Survivor. So I think I'm going to put in a lot of the college stuff maybe this weekend because I feel like the college stuff, a lot of that moves.
Big takeaway.
Yeah.
We earlier next year, bets earlier,
even earlier.
I think even earlier. One, a lot of stuff moved in the college world. I did get down on some stuff, Sean, and unfortunately, some of our delightful prices on certain conference winners might have evaporated a little bit.
Really? Which one?
Just a lot of reduction on the bigger ones. Like for me, I like USC. Going from 25 to 1 down to 18 to 1. There were some 40 to 1s going down. Like Georgia Tech, I think dropped a bit. There were some 40 to 1s dropping down to 20 to. The Hokies did go up though, so I got a better price on that one. But yeah, no, me and CJ Sullivan, man in the box, had a nice late night lounge session. If you're ever at Circa with your buddies and the night's rounding down, 24-hour sports book, head down there. They don't care if you sit in the recliners, just don't fall asleep, whatever you do. And we just laid there looking at the screens and reading sheets. And I crafted all. So what my thought was, I was going to basically put at least 50% stake on everything before the trip to the river. Spent a lot of money on tickets, went on the river trip and then came back and completed the bets in a lot of cases. And then, spent, like I said, me and CJ spent about an hour and a half just talking through every NFL market. So, we got it all in, but yeah, you got to get the college stuff in, Sean, because it's rapidly going away. The Mountain West Media Days out at
you're right.
This week. Colby's out there if you're looking for a companion.
Yeah. If you're out there at Circa during the week, come by and say what's up to Colby. Cover the Mountain West Media. Yeah, I was down in Costa Rica, had an awesome time, just knocking back a bunch of cocktails, hanging out with some monkeys, chilling with our good buddies down near the equator. It was a good trip, very relaxing.
Be careful. Shaq just said he was going to beat the shit out of RG3 for using the word monkey. So I would just be careful.
What context did RG3 use it?
It was that whole Angel Reese mix dust up that happened on the internet that everyone seemed to, in fairness to RG3, take him out of context a little bit. But Shaq on his podcast said, one, that RG3 is a buster and he's going to be more known for his podcast than his playing, which that's a pretty successful podcast. Then.
Yeah.
Two, Shaq said he did not want to be famous for the Big Shaq podcast. So as he's on the Big Shaq podcast,
it's a great. I don't want to be known. I don't want to be famous for sports gambling podcast. Right? I want to be famous for my.
But apparently he's the defender of Angel Reese, and he said he was going to punch RG3 in his fucking mouth. So yeah, and I kind of wouldn't mind seeing that fight.
And I did have, and it's awesome doing these Friday night shows over at VSiN for Circa, because one, it's like an easy meetup for the fans, because last time we were there, we did a special July 3rd show, 4th of July Eve, and we were just hanging out near the NFL slot machine. Guys, listeners came by and they're like, "Oh, hey, big fans." Took a selfie. It was great. And the one guy said to CJ, "Hey, I know who you are."
Nice.
that had me dying. But I realized not to brag, Ryan, but I think we both are the perfect level of famous in that
at the Circa.
No,
just in general.
Yeah, perfect level of fame. The only time I've gotten recognized is either at a sportsbook, at a casino, at a live sporting event. 90% of the time it happens at the Circa.
Well, we did have that one time we were walking down the street with the CEO of our brand new sports podcast network when a fan was
randomly eating dinner outside and was like, "Hey, are you Sean?" And we had gone out with this guy in the ad business, and we're trying to chum him up. I swear we didn't pay this guy. It was very random.
Planned.
I also did get noticed at Hot Yoga, but for the most part, it's either a sports book, a casino, or a live sporting event.
Which, on that note, shout out to Andy in the Bellagio Gardens.
Oh, okay.
Going with not to take a quick side trip, but on the way back from the river, so I'm back on the grid. Family, we all stop in Vegas. We decide we're going to go to a dinner and a show. We eat at the Bellagio. We're going to watch the show. In between, we have some time. We're walking through that garden thing they have in there.
Okay.
And I'm standing there with my daughters. We're about to take a picture. And some guy goes, "Kramer, love the show." I mean, my God.
And now, do your kids think you're cool then?
They
have to, right?
They already have explained to me that there is a thing that kids do where they like, "Oh, your parents show up for look closer to the top of Google." That's badass. But this
SEO.
Your parents' SEO is like a thing that kids brag about. But no, this was this. I think at least for the younger one might have had more belief that this was real. The older one was like, "Whoa, like what just happened here?"
But they thought it was so cool that you got recognized.
Oh my God. For the rest of the night, it was like a
Dad. Do you remember when your fan came up? But I'm saying it is the perfect level of fame. The guy, and it's 90.
Thank you, Andy. That was very helpful.
90% dudes, or sometimes it's we do have shout out to the DJnettes.
You have to give credit to the DJnettes because mostly it's the wife of the fan that's like, "Hey, my boyfriend really loves you guys, but he's too much of a pussy to walk over here and ask for a picture."
Yeah, they're usually like the one that coordinates the picture.
Oh, Ryan, I love your voice.
Some guys are hesitant to ask for a photo, which I
fall asleep listening to your voice every night.
The photos are fun, but
damn, bitch,
it's really the perfect level of fame, and everyone we've met has been really. But there's a couple crazy people, but they're cool, and for the most part, they just want to talk about, "Hey, who do you like?" I'm always down. I would talk to strangers about that, and so it's cool when a listener finds us. And
I'll save the story for CJ. We're doing a FFPC draft with him tomorrow. But we had a hilarious person come by the sportsbook late night and talk to us. So, but I would say it's a couple notches up where we can get a little easier access to like sporting events. That's what I would say. Like, not that we have trouble now, but there's another level that can, like we've hung out with guys. Like I'll give perfect example. Nate Collins.
Yes.
Right. Love Nate. Lower rung on the NFL pantheon, but was a player.
Yeah.
He gets wherever whenever he's going somewhere, Nate's getting in because he's Nate. He's not paying. Not that he has shown me like the master craft of the athlete not paying for a goddamn thing.
Yeah.
It is impressive. It is impressive.
Well, and also he's good buddies with.
Of course, yeah, well, all of that, but still, that's what I mean. A couple more notches, you know.
And that's where you guys come in, spreading the word. This is I mean, we are on the British Open predictions podcast, but I like the British Open for a number of reasons. One, I refuse to call it as the Open.
Nice.
I call it the British Open.
Well, you see what I'm wearing.
I mean, Ryan,
look at this. This is not unintentional, Sean.
The colors on my Open don't run red, white, and blue. U.S. Open is the only Open I recognize. So we get that. Also, fun. Secretly to the hardcore alcoholics. That was always and still probably in my harder drinking days, partying days. It was always fun. Starting to drink and party Wednesday night. Yeah. Well, especially but even the guys going hard on a Wednesday night. There is something fun about staying up all night and then seeing guys tee off for a major. So that aspect is really fun, but also it is officially the end of non-football because after that, I mean, for us, we got a best ball, we got, we're going to be doing another futures market. And then right after that, 32 NFL team previews. We're going to bring back the phrase that pays. So all that's coming up the end this week, and then team previews start. So, what will the prize be for the phrase that pays, Ryan?
Well,
like Derek, we got to beat last year, but it's up to the audience. I got to see some positive reviews coming in, a little 5-star Spotify.
Let me just
YouTube
say this.
Subscribe.
Let me say this as a teaser.
Sure.
We were having conversations behind the scenes about a new contest that the Circa's having.
Oh, Grandissimo.
What if the prize was related to that?
A stake in the Grandissimo? That would be pretty awesome. Because if I was, and we keep teasing this idea, there are logistics being done behind the scenes. If you would consider yourself looking for an investment opportunity, the Grandissimo podcast at SGPN.io, we're getting a pulse check on the audience, on possible people in the business.
5K.
I'm
just going to say the number. If you're interested at 5K, reach out.
Hit us up.
I'm trying to filter out the $50.
$100K.
We're not doing $50 guys. I don't need a guy saying he wants to throw in 45 on the Grandissimo.
No, Grandissimo is about going big or going home. It is about fucking Valhalla. It is about going for the glory of it all. Now maybe we'll die trying, like the guy who didn't get Grandissimo off the floor, but it is about the glory of taking this home, being a part of SGPN, winning the Grandissimo. So that is an opportunity that is currently being bantied about, but it's up to you guys. Podcast at SGPN.io. If you guys are in on it. Perfect transition, Ryan. Of course, make sure you sign up for Grandissimo, 100K entry. But hey, you can. We're looking in some investment opportunities. Of course, Circa Survivor, Circa Million.
At Kramer Centric, my DMs are open.
They are.
Sean's might not be.
No. No, my DMs are open, but people are scared. They saw what I did to the Justin Herbert guy on Twitter. Most of my vacation was just like every 5 minutes. I deleted Twitter off my phone just because I was like, I'm going to try and relax. And then I would just like go over to my laptop and just fire off all this mean shit to this guy who liked Justin Herbert.
You're addicted.
And shout out to the Eagles fan who pointed out the Justin Herbert guy on Twitter that I was chirping with. His profile photo was he took Nick Foles looking at the Super Bowl trophy and used AI to superimpose Justin Herbert looking at the Super Bowl trophy, and then tried to claim that Jalen Hurts winning the Super Bowl didn't matter.
Definitely Herbert, not as hung as Nick Foles.
No way. Of course, Circa Million, Circa Survivor. Get in. We're going to be playing both, and possibly the Grandissimo if we can get enough investors.
No, I think we're doing it.
Okay. You must, and obviously you got to register in Las Vegas or Reno, anywhere in Nevada. And again, you get a proxy. Shout out to footballcontestproxy.com. You can sign up in Nevada and play from anywhere with the help of SGPN's official proxy. Go to footballcontest.com and use the promo code SGP to get $50 off your proxy fees. And of course, promo code SGP15 gets you 15% off your stay at any of those great hotels, properties. And definitely come out for contest sign up weekend. That August 21st to the 23rd. It is just 2 days of party, preseason football. It's like summer camp. Great hang, a lot of fun. So get involved. And of course, we're also brought to you by mybookie.ag, your place to get down on everything. MLB, WNBA, the British Open. They got it all. They accept customers from a ton of locations. Easy deposit, lightning fast payouts using that sweet cryptocurrency. Head over to mybookie.ag, promo code SGPN for a 100% deposit match up to $1,000. Terms and conditions apply. Mybookie.ag, promo code SGPN. Joining us on the line, you know him, you love him, from the Golf Gambling Podcast, Dom Cintorino. Dom, what's happening, man? How we feeling? British Open.
Feeling good. I was just talking to Ryan before the show, and last major of the year, and it officially means that football season's right around the corner. So it's a win-win.
Yeah, no, it is. It's great because it's.
Feel bad for Dom. It's the first episode in a couple weeks, so we had to talk a little football.
Yeah, well, we're always going to crowbar in some football. But Dom, I was celebrating my birthday down in Costa Rica at a fun trip. I saw on your social media that you have a big birthday and that you are trying to train yourself to dunk by the time you're 30. Friday, according to your post, you're turning 30. You had a very tantalizing photo of you on the leg press. Where are we at with dunking a basketball? Now, is this
so?
Yeah, walk us through.
I never could, and then in college, I started to be able to dunk, and it's slowly going away. I've said the last couple times that I've attempted, and it's after like 2 hours of playing pickup, and I can't do it. And I'm like, I'm right there, but I'm like, I have to be able to put one down when I'm 30 and then I'll be satisfied. But on the other side of that, I hit a home run in slow pitch tonight. And I was nice. Why couldn't I have done that next week?
Save it. Yeah. Cause all stats in sports count more when you're post 30.
Also,
exactly.
Sean, I mean, but dunking is a different level than, I mean, as much as I love smashing the shit out of a slow pitch softball, it's one of the finer feelings in life. And there's nothing worse than playing on a team with a guy who thinks he's the manager and wants you to go oppo. Hey bro, just slap it to, no, I'm not going to just slap it to right field. I'm going to swing as hard as I can I get 5 of these a week. All right. They're all going over the fence.
Dom, for the audience. And I don't know, we do have a screening process here at SGPN, but I don't know your height off the top of my head. How tall are you? Because that obviously makes or breaks how impressive dunking is.
Yeah, because I know some taller people than me that can't. I'm just shy of, if not 6'1".
Ooh, oh wow. Okay.
Damn.
All right. Hello. Spring in your step.
I didn't realize we were dealing with a fucking athlete.
All right. Yeah. No. Right. Now I'm intimidated by Dom. He's 6'1" and he can dunk.
I'm gonna have to post video confirmation.
Yes.
Assuming I can still do it.
I mean, I'd imagine. I'm just imagining him hanging in the air. Like, God damn! I never was able to do.
Well, now wait. Let's just clarify with a regulation size ball, right?
Regulation size ball, but I'm jump off 1 foot, dunk with one hand kind of guy. I can't.
That's fine.
Hang from with 2 hands. So
I think that's fine. Could you ever do anything close to dunking, Sean?
Are you? No, of course not.
Just getting it on record.
I had I called it the Irish dunk, and that was if I could go up and like grab the net and hang on like a little leprechaun. I'm not. As much as Ryan tries to intimidate me height wise on the show, I am by no means a short gentleman, but I'm certainly, I'm probably like statistically average height wise. My ups, now that I've been blasting my core at hot yoga, maybe have even improved than from my my days. But yeah, no, dunking was
You're
never,
like Tom Brady. You're in better shape now than when you were 21.
Dunking was never on the menu for a young Sean Grade. And now mid-range jumper from the corner, the elbow, that's the thing. That's the area of the court I owned. And fighting other celebrity comedians for rebounds. There's like a number of famous comedians, Dane Cook, who's that other guy? I'm blanking on his name, but that got into like rebounding. Well, because there's a dynamic, Dom, in Hollywood that, hey, if this guy's more famous, you have to pass him the ball or kind of defer to him on the rebound. And I signed up for none of that. I don't care what movie you're in. You're never going to put me in it. I'm going to box the shit out of you. Also play basketball with Sarah Silverman. She was cool. Did not try and, I gave her, as most people did, the girl courtesy, but she was also she could ball. So shout out to,
it was respectable, but also just, she was very much getting her ass licked by every like nerdy improv guy.
So
out there.
I played some defense, but also like, there's
were
a
you
line.
not the one that blocked the shit out of her? Am I not misremembering the story?
Some people took it too far. It's a fine line. It's a fine line.
Wow.
I went at it with the other comics.
I
had
hadn't
no
thought
problem.
about that in a while. That was a crazy situation. I remember she was like smoking a fat blunt in front of a bunch of kids. Like it was one of those moments where I was like, that's a little bit messed up.
It was a school. It was a middle school. And I later found out there was a middle school that Andy Reid went to.
Really?
So, yes, because Andy Reid grew up in L.A. and I don't know how that came up, but randomly,
God damn,
we used to play pickup.
Greatness was right there.
All right,
we've fallen off the tracks.
Well, but come on, first day back from vacation, we got to chop it up. We got Dom here. We got to come up whenever Dom is on the show. I'm thinking Big Dom, but obviously that doesn't apply to this Dom.
Well, can Big Dom dunk?
No.
I don't think so.
Maybe it's Duncan Dom. I like that. Medium Dom, tallish Dom. We got to figure out the exact. Duncan Dom has a nice ring to it. So Duncan Dom, people are new.
Easy sponsorship. Too.
Yeah. Well, now. Have you done any training for your Duncan? Like with those like lift shoes and stuff?
No specific training. I just the normal. I mix leg day in there every now and then just so it doesn't go away. But like I said, we'll find out Friday.
So he still works out. That's good.
Yes.
That's good. He refers to a gym day as it's a regular thing. I would call that going to the gym.
All right. Dom, British Open. What do we need to know? Big picture, obviously link style golf. It's gonna favor guys who are really good with the irons. If you're awesome at driving, not probably a huge benefit here. Where are we at big picture British Open 2025?
Yeah, Royal Portrush Lowry won it when it was here in 2019 at 15 under. The projected winning score is 14 under. The line is set. Favoring to the under, so 270.5 on DraftKings. Like you said, driving isn't going to be too important. You're going to want to stay in the fairway. It's not as penal as the U.S. Open was when we were talking last month about if you miss the fairway, you're going to be in really thick rough and basically punching out into the middle. It's thick rough, obviously. It just kind of eliminates your opportunity to make birdies. And if we assume the winning score is going to be around 15 under, you're going to want to be in the middle of the fairway to give yourself the best chance at hitting an iron and close. And then obviously a spike putting week is definitely going to help here.
Yeah. And it does Royal Portrush, do they have the bunkers with the ladders in it? Those were always, I mean, have you seen those? Those are always super intimidating. Like watching the British Open where if you land in a bunker and it's got a fucking ladder in it, that is a mental thing that I don't think I'd be able to handle. That would be very intimidating. As a guy who got a couple pars in the same round, 2 par 5s, Ryan, parred in my Costa Rica golf.
Wow.
Not to brag.
I googled Royal Portrush Golf Club bunkers ladders, and I don't see any ladders in the bunkers. I do see some bunkers that are like 3 times the size of a 6 foot man. But I also see a picture of a random like Hobbit apartment or something like that. I wonder if people live in these hills as well.
All right, that adds to the lore.
It's not Scotland, but who knows? Northern Ireland,
Royal Portrush. Let's talk about the big dogs. Medium Don here. Like what do we have to? Yeah, obviously it always comes back to Scotty. Although, did you see that clip where they were asking about Scotty and greatness and kind of it sounded like he was a little bit in a weird headspace. Let's start with Scotty and maybe talk about some of the other top guys. Anyone jumping at you, and where are you at with Schauffele?
Yeah, I mean, it's basically the same spot we've been in all majors from a betting and DFS perspective. Like, you really have to pay a premium to get up to Schauffele, and it makes a lot of sense. I mean, this place sets up perfectly for him. He's in great form as always. He's been in great form for a couple of years now. It really hasn't went away. And his history at the Open Championship is definitely good enough. So Scotty's definitely in play, and then obviously Rory's a close second behind him. Kind of a home game here would make his season more magical than it already is. And then really it just goes to Jon Rahm, who is probably my lean when it comes to betting in DFS this week. Not just because of the discount. I just like the way that he's played at the Open Championship historically. Everyone throws around the live stats with Jon Rahm. He's played in 22 live events, and T11 was his worst finish a couple weeks ago. So pretty good. T7 at last year's Open Championship. I love what I saw from Rahm last week. So yeah, it's pretty much it for the top three. You really can't go wrong, but DFS wise with Schauffele being upwards 14 grand again.
Yeah, no, the Schauffele
I made that
numbers.
mistake last time.
Oh my God.
Was not smart.
Got so close to cashing an 80 to 1 on and I told myself I was out on golf betting. Of course, that wasn't true because we have another major. Ryan, also make a note that Dom dropped an L bomb on air. We'll get that cleaned up. Well,
I liked where his mind was at though.
Oh, so you like Rahm? I guess I'm scared of the idea of taking a live golfer to win in a link style major. That I'm with you. I like Rahm's game, and I think maybe if anyone could do it, it would be him. But there's something just about only playing those 3 rounds, whatever it is.
You think it's that?
I don't know. I'm defaulting to you. Aren't you worried about that, Ryan?
No. No, okay. I'm not worried about it at all. I don't think so. I don't think that wouldn't be what I would be worried about. And like Dom said, he's in good form. I mean, he's not playing. It's not like he's having dud. I mean, you can make fun of the competition, I guess, but the guys still show up for the majors for the most part. And I think with Rahm and links, it's probably a different category. That's all.
Ryan, I just noticed youtube.com/sportsgambling podcast. They now, I don't know if you're able to see this, but they have top fans and they rate who are some of the top fans. So shout out to, I don't know what their rating system is. Maybe it's by number of comments, but shout out to Wesley just dominating in the live chat, youtube.com/sportsgambling podcast. Smash that subscribe button. All right.
I got some questions about this metric. If I don't see one next to Japan,
I know maybe you should get extra points for reminding people it's dab time.
Yeah.
It is now though time for DFS Idol. Ryan and I will pitch our DFS lineup to Dom. He'll weigh in on what he thinks of our lineup, and then we'll talk best bets after. Kramer, do you want to go first?
Yeah, we just were talking about him, but let's start with Jon Rahm, top of the board, 10,400. I think it does seem like me and my non-Ryan intelligence agree. Maybe this will be a popular play because of the price. You mentioned the worst he's done in live is T11. That was also how he finished last time we played the British Open here in 2019. He's just incredibly consistent this year, and I also think I've read some stuff that he seems like he's legitimately pissed off that he took the live money, and he's desperately looking for some sort of like get back at the world. And what better way to get back? So yeah, he's the way I'm starting. He's crushing it so far this year, and he's a SoCal bro, low key.
Sounds like you're going to be on. Sounds like you like Ryan's Jon Rahm play here.
I am on, yeah. And like I said last week at Andalusia, he was finished second, and he was 6 under in the 3rd round. So, like you said, Sean, that 4th round might get to him, but if he can just have one of them.
He's not used to it.
Now, that's the move, Sean. You bet on him till the 4th round, then you fade him.
First round leader, John Rahm. I don't mind that. Okay. We'll get it out of the way, but of course I am playing Tommy Fleetwood, $9,500. Wow. Told myself
playing the hits,
told myself no more Fleetwood, but now he's back across the pond. This is Tommy's time. He got so close last time they were at Portrush in 2019, got a 2 or a 2nd as they call it.
Sounds like you use some non-Sean intelligence as well.
Not 9 under. I just think he knows this course. He's going to play it very well. Coming in, I would say relatively fit.
He's always fit. Although what did I learn the last tournament that he's got like a wife? His wife's like 10 years older than him.
Yeah, it's like the president of France. She's like I think even more. I think she's like 18 years older.
Isn't the president of France married to a man?
What?
Oh,
no.
Okay.
I don't think so. Oh wait, is the president of?
I thought that was the person that. Yeah, we can move on. I'm coming back to reality. Who knows what's real, what's not?
No. Is this a conspiracy theory? I mean, she looks like a woman. Okay. I'll let them decide that. But Dom, getting back to Tommy Fleetwood, he just lost by 1 shot to Keegan Bradley. Probably what will happen this time. He will find a way to mess it up, but I am having Tommy Fleetwood 9,500 to start off my lineup. You got to be happy about Tommy, right? It's Tommy time.
I am. When he lost to Keegan by 1, I tweeted Tommy is saving it for Portrush.
Let's go.
On December 20th, 2024, when everyone was doing their Christmas shopping, I placed a bet for the Open Championship. Tommy Fleetwood 40-1.
Ooh.
I went back, made sure the ticket was still there. Great number compared to what's out there now, but I'm all in. I can't resist Fleetwood. Maybe he'll follow in the footsteps of like Louis Oosthuizen, who's has 1 PGA Tour victory, but kind of has an asterisk because it was an Open Championship and was never on U.S. soil. But I think he could walk away happy if that was the case.
This is going to be Tommy's one thing, right? It just makes too much sense. What is his current price? He's probably down to like 28. 1, right? Yeah, 28-1. Kramer, I'm counting that as a win. What do you got? Who's next on your DFS?
23 years older.
Wow, that is older.
That's a pretty big gap, right? I mean, think about how disgusting this woman is. She was 7 years old when she was in her 30s. My God, and
I know
she's same age as Duncan Dom over here, dipping down into the 2nd grade ranks.
I mean,
disgusting.
Well, when it's Bill Belichick, all of a sudden it's like a borderline crime. But when it's the other way around, this guy's a hero.
It's just less gross, I think, this way.
Yeah,
because then I don't know. Bill Belichick's pretty gross. It's tough to imagine that one. All right, who was that? The large-breasted lady back in the day that had the super old Anna Nicole Smith?
Oh yeah.
Also very unsettling to think about. Number 2. I like your dedication to Tommy Fleetwood.
Yeah, I had to go back. I mean, only for the British Open.
Xander Schauffele. We were talking about him earlier. I figured you probably got a little taste. Maybe my non-human intelligence went over to your computer and shared some secrets. 9,700. And what is it you said to me earlier today, Sean, in the office?
I don't remember.
You said Xander Schauffele won the Open.
I totally forgot about that. Yes.
Yeah. So I'm playing the hits.
No, come on. He's not winning back to back.
Well, he doesn't have to. But I think the idea that he's playing good golf. He plays these kinds of courses pretty well. And although he won with a comically bad score relative, 9,700. Xander Schauffele. Dom.
I think he's going to be prepared, and he's coming off a really good week at the Scottish Open. Led the field in approach. He has a good history here, and like you said, he doesn't have to win here. So I think the price is good, and he showed us the most he's shown us in quite a while. So last week was trending in the right direction.
This gentleman, Ryan, for me, also a former winner, but you got to go back to 2019 where he won at Royal Portrush.
Oh wow!
Again, one of my dad's favorite golfers, Shane Lowry, racked up 10 top 20 finishes in 14 starts this season. He's locked in. He's ready to go. He takes this really seriously. I think he also won the Irish Amateur here. If I'm recalling my Irish Amateur Golf Championship history. Shane Lowry for $9,300. Some are calling it the steal of the tournament. I'm worried. The only thing that I'm worried about is it does feel like there's a decent amount of steam on Shane here. But Dom, how see you?
I'm always a Shane Lowry guy. The price is inflated a little bit. He burned me pretty bad at the US Open. So I'm having trouble getting back to him, which probably means he's going to be great.
Oh, I like that. That was reverse jinx. I'll take that as a win. Kramer?
I don't like that at all.
Who's next?
So I would say after intently watching the U.S. Open, at least on the final day, I came away thinking that Victor Hovland was going to win something soon. That dude has he's the closest I've seen on tour to having like I don't want to call it Tiger swag, but like. There's a certain like muscly confidence about the way that he moves around where I was like, he's
muscly confidence.
Yeah. Did you watch the 4th round of the US Open? It was like, he was very close to being there and he was on it and he's crushed it ever since. Another Scottish Open guy who looked really good. I'm sure he took a lot mentally away from the US Open, the 4th round. And he's only 8,300. I'm guessing he's going to be very popular.
Yeah,
I know he's crushing it in a number of the key metrics. I heard a number of guys on VSiN today get wet in the pants talking about I think his strokes gained on approach or something. So yeah, Victor Hovland 8,300. Dom, I'm sure he'll be popular, but you like it?
I do. He's like you said about the approach, you were spot on. He's gained 6 strokes in the last 3 events. He's got a pretty good history here at the Open Championship. And my dad is in Vegas right now and texted me before the show that's the only bet he's placed. So
I like that.
What's he doing out in Vegas there? Is he gonna hang around for a VSiN show?
I don't know. He won't be there.
That's sweet. Dad out in Vegas, maybe getting in some table action.
Sounds like he's getting down on Victor Hovland.
No, that's and all right. So Kramer, we'll count that as a win there for you. All right, next I got Shane Lowry.
I went out of order here too because I think I wanted to give you an opportunity to maybe take someone first, but go ahead because I think he's going to be on your lineup.
Oh, really?
So I intentionally he'll be my next guy if you don't take him right here.
Okay. I know I was saying
since your lineup has a type, I'm feeling very confident it's going to be him.
This is a guy from England. He goes by the name. Well, let's say this: he contended at the Masters and the U.S. Open, was among the leaders. You know, he hasn't had his moments, but in 2019 at Portrush, he got 6.
Okay,
pretty decent form. He is a live guy, which I don't feel crazy about, but I'm making an exception because he's from England. Tyrell Hatton. Dom, tell the people why.
I knew it.
Tell the people why Tyrell Hatton's a great selection.
Hatton came into the year as one of the better golfers in the world based off of what he did on Live and the DP World Tour. Personally, one of my favorite golfers. Sets up really well on link style courses, obviously, and I think he's a really good value on DraftKings this week. I'm all in.
Let's go.
That was the guy. I think is it Tyrell or Tyrell?
I've heard both. Okay. I say Tyrell.
Well, Sean is Irish, so I hope he would know how to say. What is he's English or Irish?
He looks like a character from Mobland. I don't know if you've seen that, Ryan, but it's a good show.
He does have that, like that stiff. I've whooped some people's asses beard.
Yes,
like there's a certain.
So
look
I'm telling you, he looks like a guy from Mobland.
I mean, now that I'm looking at Dom, if Dom grew that thing out a little bit, he'd have that I whooped him ass beard.
Dom's beard is like approachable, friendly beard, but if you get it out like another 2 inches where it's jumping off your chin,
and he's dunking, my God,
get a headshot like Hatton, put it side by side. I'll have to grow it out.
Yeah, look out. Look out! All right,
so you're back. I'm also on Hatton.
Oh, you are.
Well, yeah, that's what I was saying. I saved him for. That's how dialed
Kramer
in.
claimed he was helping us with our email situation, but clearly he was maybe sniping my DFS flows.
I was stealing your picks on your computer. That was all a cover. No, I thought you had a type, and I was validated there. It just seems like you want to. If there's one thing I've learned about betting on links style golf courses is you don't want to bet on non-link style golfers.
Well, this gentleman is a link style guy. He's my only American in my lineup.
No,
but he's also a former winner. 2021 top 20 last year in the Open, top 20 in the Masters. He's just a sharp when it comes to his irons. Give me Colin Morikawa.
Oh no.
Dom seems less excited about this pick than the previous ones. Dom, Colin Morikawa, 8,700.
I've been on him so many weeks and I've just been let down, and he's just like changing his coach and his caddy, and there just seems like a lot going on. But honestly, at $8,700, he's been upwards of 9,000, even in the $10,000 range in most of the majors the last couple of years. So this is a great value.
Now, do we keep him or do we swap for Justin Thomas?
Oh no, you're falling apart.
Colin.
All right, let's go. I'm locked.
You're taking your top off already.
No, I just we're on the couch. I'm
feeling desperate.
I'm just seeing what he's got. What he's feeling there. Kramer, what's your next?
Well, we again another guy we talked about earlier. It was kind of in a backhanded compliment type of way, and that's Louis Oosthuizen. Oosthuizen. Link style golfer epitome. I feel like this is one of those guys. Like no matter what, it's almost like the clay court specialists in tennis too. Like no matter how decrepit and old they've gotten, they still manage to show up on the clay court. Feel like he's going to just show up in the link style stuff. And like you mentioned, he won one, lost in a playoff and another in 2015. Yeah, no, I'm 100% going to throw him in. This is when the non-human intelligence was less efficient, and I had to find guys for very cheap who at least had a chance to make a cut. And of course he's going to make the cut. He'll be there on the weekend. Dom.
Yeah. A couple weeks back, he was T2 at Live Dallas and just lost to Patrick Reed. Like you said, a guy who plays the links course as well. I mentioned accuracy at the top of the show. He's one of the more accurate hitters on Live this season and has been throughout his career. So I think he's just going to be smart enough to, like you said, make it to the weekend and kind of be around.
Maybe
right,
some swirling weather. They get weather up there,
Oh, they do.
Especially now with the way that humans can intervene with weather.
We're gonna burn out the. We're gonna do a whole episode on the Epstein files, but stay tuned.
Oh man,
even Kramer's conspiracy theories. Little people aren't pushing the weather conspiracy theories.
Oh man, I was just watching a thing. It's happening. They're doing it in the Open. Sean, pay attention.
Well, we are talking about. Some people call it the Open. I still call it the British Open. And this gentleman, he is only. Let me double check his price because it seems too good to be true that you could get this gentleman for $7,800 in spite of the fact you need, if you're rounding out a British Open, you need one guy who did well at the Scottish Open. They carry a little of that.
Got a couple of
heat.
those. Good call.
He's also had back-to-back top 10 finishes, including top 4 at the Genesis Scottish Open, or tied for 4th. Matt Fitzpatrick, $7,800. This truly is the steal of all steals. And I think he could be alive to win this whole damn thing. Dom, take it away. Matt Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, like you said, T4 at the Scottish. Before that, he was T8 at the Rocket over in Detroit. Type of golfer that we're looking for in an Open Championship. Keeps it pretty straight off of the tee, and he's playing much better golf than we saw earlier in the year, and another guy who we know can get hot with the putter. So I like Matt Fitzpatrick at 7,800.
Yes, sir.
I love it. Kramer, what do you got?
Well,
one golfer left.
I had a mere 6,200 remaining at this point. things were looking dire.
Well,
and then I realized, that what's better than having one Norwegian golfer on the team? Two Norwegian golfers, and it turns out that Christopher Retton at 5,900 is incredibly hot right now. A T4 and a T13 in his last two starts. Have no idea where those starts were, but we're gonna count them. And he strikes the ball well, Sean. So those two facts allowed me to slot him in the lineup at 5,900. Dom.
Yeah, don't know a ton on him, but looking at his DP World Tour, he's pretty much made every cut over the last couple months, including a win, a T2, and a T4. Up to 84th in the official world golf rank, which is his highest of his entire career. So you are buying him high.
I feel like we should go heads up this week.
I killed you last time.
Did you?
I had to.
I'm feeling very confident.
Your lineup was trash. You had Scotty Scheffler.
That's true.
I mean, that was the biggest whiff.
That wasn't a good one.
Okay.
Ryan, I like you digging deep for a DP World Tour guy that I hardly know. That's nice.
Well, if I'm being completely honest, I did ask Grok that to pretend like he was a world class, or it is a world class DFS player, specifically in golf GPP. And he did help me come to that conclusion.
Degenerate.
Sorry, pronouns are tough.
Degenerate Dan in the chat wanting to know: are we actually live or are we pre-recorded? No, this is all pre-recorded.
Yep.
Dan, we knew you were going to come in with this comment at the 43-minute mark. I'm ready to go. But so we planned this, and it's all set up. It's all a ruse. I mean, if they fake the moon landing, you don't think we can fake a live British Open episode?
Don't get me started.
Oh, and also,
can I tell you one thing about my quick aside? No, not the moon landing.
Okay,
not about the moon at all. But we out in middle of nowhere in Utah, in an area called Desolation Canyon. They have these pictograph glyphs, like drawings from 1,000 years ago, right? From a tribe that just vanished off the face of the earth. Like there's no sign of anything; it just stopped existing. And it had these drawings, Sean, and some of these drawings looked like completely normal humans and animals.
Yeah,
right, normal size. And then there would be ones that were like. So imagine, my phone is the size of a normal human, and Spuds is a size. What are they drawing, Sean? What are they drawing? Sorry, the moon landing unrelated.
It has to be aliens. It's the only logical.
Well, at least much bigger things. I'm not even saying aliens, just much bigger things.
Wesley in the chat saying Ryan is dying to talk about cloud seeding. Oh, Wesley,
it is interesting.
Wesley, we can't get him going on that.
The chemistry of it's interesting.
All right. My last golfer is, of course, you need one salty dog every once in a while. In these,
you've got a couple salty dogs.
That's the salty dog group, but a grizzled salty dog. I get a little salt and pepper in the beard.
Tommy Fleetwood.
I'm a little older than Dom.
You already said Tommy Fleetwood, Sean.
No, his wife's a salty dog. He's not. You need an old guy. We've seen these caper movies. To round out a team, you need the old grizzled veteran. And what better old grizzled veteran than the guy who finished 22nd last year? This is great. I clicked on his name in DraftKings. Ryan, how many times have we done DFS episodes over the year?
A lot. Hundreds.
Latest player news supplied by RotoWire. No news available.
Uh-oh.
That did not slow me down from drafting the saltiest dog of all time, Padraig Harrington.
Oh wow,
$5,800. Tell me he's got a shot, Dom.
To make the cut.
Yeah,
I would say so. He made the cut at the Scottish last week.
Yeah,
he is old. Do we have an exact age? I don't even know where he's at right now.
He is.
He's in his 50s, I think.
53. He's not.
It's not old at all.
I mean, that's pretty old.
Competitive for a 53-year-old.
It's pretty old.
That is a great line.
That's pretty old. How much did you spend on him?
$5,800.
Oh, yeah, okay, you got an extra 100 there. You could have taken my guy that Dom was ecstatic about.
Nah, come on. Padraig knows what he's doing. And don't look now. Podrick could be a fun first round.
Did you know he's related to Joey Harrington?
No, I did not.
Did you also
former
know
Lions quarterback?
Yeah. Did you also know he's related to? Speaking of which, it's topical because the final table of the World Series of Poker is going on right now. But 1995 World Series champion Dan Harrington also. I think this is just one of those things where all Irish people claim to be related.
All right. Hey, let's talk a little about, we gave you out the DFS lineup, kind of big picture, who we like, talk a little bets. Before we do that, let's shout out to Rhythm. Of course, if you haven't gotten your 7-day free trial on Rhythm yet, what are you waiting for? Go to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/rhythm. Get in over on there. And Rhythm has been killing it, especially with, let's see what they've been. Oh, sorry, I was trying to pull this up. The MLB power trends, and again, go with the power trends. They've been on an incredible run. MLB power trends 254 and 147, win rate of 63%, ROI 4.5% last 400 bets. WNBA, they're hitting at 35 and 20. Again, this is their power trends. It's their new way to attack the market. It's great. And again, try your 7-day free trial. It's going to be awesome come football time as well. They also, well, obviously you can build your own models, which you can get lost doing that and having a good time with it, or you can just use their models and see like, hey, all right, what do they like? Or you can build your own. It's really fun. And we were just talking about our good buddy Tyrell Hatton. Ryan and I both like him, as does Rhythm, and Rhythm likes his top 20 at +135, one of their favorite power trends. So again, fire up their AI caddy, perfect for the British Open. Get started today with the 7-day free trial. Go to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/RITHMM. And of course, we're also brought to you about Underdog Fantasy. Best Ball Mania happening all summer long. Chance to win $2 million the first place in a fantasy football draft. Are you kidding me? Use the promo code SGPN. Get the deposit match up to $1,000 in bonus cash. UnderdogFantasy.com, promo code SGPN. Ryan and Dom, let's hop in. Let's build a little underdog lineup for the old PGA. Kramer, do you want to take a shot here? We like some of the similar guys. I feel like we're both on Hatton here. Do we take a?
I would say, what's Ustays going to make the cut?
Okay,
isn't that the move?
Yeah, it's a 0.83x.
It's not good. It's not that good
to make the cut. If you want to play it safe, I know that's kind of your style gambling wise.
I don't mind that.
Keep it close to
I don't mind
All
that.
right, Louis Oosthuizen to make the cut. I can co-sign that.
You get flashy. That's when you lose, Sean. We don't want to get hurt.
That's true. I do think I want a piece of Shane Lowry.
You like Shane Lowry?
Tourney,
is he Irish or bad?
He's real Irish.
Good Irish?
Yes, he's good Irish. Tourney finishing position 20.5. He can be top. Shane Lowry top 20. Of course, I'm on that. So we'll go better than 20.5 finishing position. So we have Louis Oosthuizen to make the cut. Shane Lowry top 20. Dom, what else are we putting in there? What any guys you like here? I know you're on Rom.
Let's see. Oh, both of your last guys in. There's a made the cut, but that's pretty risky. We could do Matteo Monacero to make the cut.
Oh, I like
the Italian.
I like that.
Say no more. You and Kramer getting excited about.
I like that.
A little cross sport. So Matteo Monacero.
It's gonna. I mean, that just having that name, you're gonna impregnate one or two Northern Irish ladies.
Yeah, be careful saying that name aloud. So Louis Oosthuizen to make the cut. Matteo Monacero to make the cut as well, and Shane Lowry top 20. $100 entry returns you $527 over at UnderdogFantasy.com and use the promo code SGPN. All right, Kramer, do you want to? Well, let's talk to Dom. Do you have any first round leader plays? Anything you find intriguing here?
Nothing first round leader wise. I usually don't do a whole lot of that.
Yeah.
But pretty
yeah,
much any of the guys that I'm betting, I'll sprinkle first round leader if I do.
Okay, so maybe a slight sprinkle. So you like Rom? Anyone else jumping out at you here?
So I'm starting to like Hideki Matsuyama a little bit more.
Ooh, okay.
Matt talked me into him when we recorded our show the other night. He's 100 to 1 outright. Top 40 is plus 128.
Wow.
The irons have been pretty good. He led the field in approach at the Rocket. He was actually 5th in approach at the US Open, despite finishing T42. He's been great around the greens, but really bad off the tee. So if Hideki Matsuyama can just club down, hit some fairways, I think he can cash a top 40 at plus 128 pretty easily.
Ooh, okay. Kramer, you want to toss one out? What do you like?
Well, do you want to do first round leader?
You know what? I'm pulling up my first round leader, but what do you got?
Well, I mean, I liked your idea, so I'll add it to what I was going to do. But John Rahm 25 to 1.
Okay.
You're gonna love this. I'm basically just gonna take first round leader for all the guys on my DraftKings lineup. So
now what happened to your strategy of just one giant bet?
I do still have one giant bet
Okay.
after this, but I am sprinkling. I'll chop up a unit maybe I'll chop up a unit and a half 6 ways, make it nice and even. But yeah, no, I'm taking Rahm. I'm taking Hovland at 40 to 1. I'm taking Hatton at 40 to 1. I'm taking. I don't think I saw a price on my boy Reeton, but Oosthuizen is 120 to 1, Sean.
Ooh,
which you're gonna want to get
150.
All right, there you go. I need to add that one to the card. 150 to 1. So I'm playing the boy would I be pissed if after putting in all this work on my Open Championship DFS lineup I didn't hit one of these.
All right.
So what do you got first round leader?
Okay.
You got a password protected document over there?
No, Ryan, do you have the? I'm trying. For whatever reason, I can't find the price. What is my boy Podrig at? Because that's the guy who's going to randomly. We see this all the time. This is a Freddie Couples.
He's
play.
1,000,000 to 1. I'll book it right now. 150 to 1 also.
Okay. 150 to 1. That doesn't seem high enough. Seriously, I think you need. Unless people are really high on Patrick Harrington, but
Sean is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And by the way, Patrick Fisher earlier, I don't know if you saw, he reminded us that Tiger Woods is 49.
Wow.
Relative to the age of Mr. Harrington.
Yeah. Well, Tiger Woods also was horning around and crashed his car when he's all pilled up. Podrig is
he's a well-to-do gentleman. Man.
So, in spite of Dom's disgust at his price, I will play Podrick Harrington at first round leader, just because it's too funny now not to hit.
Yeah, now it's you got a chip on your shoulder.
And then the big three: Matty Fitzpatrick 55 to 1, Tyrell Hatton 40 to 1, and Shane Lowry 35 to 1. I'm not betting on Tommy Fleetwood, which means he has a chance now to win the tournament.
Why aren't you betting on him?
No, because he's not going to win. So that's why I'm just playing.
What do you mean?
I'm just playing him in DFS. I really want this guy to win.
What if he's listening? What if he's a fan?
He's going to get an awesome second place, and he's going to help me cash the Millie Maker. And a reminder: my DFS lineup: Fleetwood, Shane Lowry, Tyrell Hatton, Colin Morikawa, Fitzpatrick, and then Harrington closing it out. Kramer, what do you got?
I'll give you the DFS lineup, then I'll give you the big bet. Rahm, Schauffele, Hatton, Hovland, Oosthuizen, and Reeton. I may not have said the Schauffele price earlier. All right, big bet. You want it?
Let's go.
Well, the John Rahm's on the thumbnail. We talked about John Rahm up at the top. Rahm,
you're really liking the John Rahm, Ryan.
Well. There's two ways to play.
Dick rubbed on me tonight.
I haven't put it in yet. Thank you.
Yes.
I also did say we were talking putting earlier, and I did see John Rahm hit a ridiculous. They're doing some like training putting exercise, like with multiple tee gates, and he was the dude of the pros that got it in. But you can get his top 10, which we're talking about his form. He's just in the top 10 every week. His top 10 price is plus 140.
Really?
Yeah, that's a 3-point dog on a Sunday, Sean. So we're gonna slap a little warm up bet on that. A little warm up NFL bet. John Rahm top 10 plus 130, and of course, I'll put a little bit on him to win just in case. Because that would be imagine if the big bet doesn't go on him to win and then he wins.
Yeah,
that would be annoying.
You'll feel foolish. Dom, appreciate you hopping on. Make sure you check him out over on the Golf Gambling Podcast. Check out him and Matt Gannon
and follow him because he's going to be dunking soon.
Yeah, the dunking video will be posted at some point. And of course, he's on X at Dom Cinto _11. Dom, one more pick, one more bet. Do you play? Do you got a prop? Anything else? Give us one more.
We'll go one more long shot. Rookie on the DP World Tour, Martin Kuvra. He's 400 to 1 to win it. He won at the Turkish Airlines Open in May by 2 strokes. 2.5 weeks removed from a solo second at the Italian Open. Really good in approach, makes a lot of birdies, and he's been scoring on par 4s over on the DP World Tour. So Martin Kuvra, top 40 plus 255.
All right, 400 to 1. I'm in. Add it to my card. I gotta come on. If Dom gives out a 400 to 1, Ryan, and I mean, just in case, need a little play there on Martin Kuvra.
Is it the first round leader?
Kuvra. Do you like him first round leader, or are we just playing him to win it all?
Go for it all.
Let's go.
180 to 1 first round leader.
Ooh, all right. I'll go for the gold.
Little pizza bet on either.
All right. Thank you everyone for tuning in as always.
Thank you for participating in the Sports Gambling Podcast.
Again, smash that subscribe button, Apple Podcasts. Toss us a nice rating and review. You listen to the entire show. Of course you'll like it. Give us 5 stars. Take down corporate gambling. Number of people, Ryan, big name shows, they're getting out of the content game. They can't hang.
Said it's too hard. That's what I've heard.
There's been a couple companies that are like, we can't do content.
You know
anymore.
what? Let's talk about it with CJ tomorrow while we're drafting.
Oh, that's going to be a fun episode tomorrow night. Then we got some season leaders action, the VSiN bonus show Friday and Saturday, and then team previews. Kicking off next week.
If you want to draft with us tomorrow night, if you're listening to this, or tonight as you're listening, Wednesday night, 11:30 p.m. on the East Coast, there are still spots available in the FFPC draft. So head over there, use the code SGPN, and sign up. $125, massive 300K to first place.
Oh yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. So check that out. And again, check out the Golf Gambling Podcast. Dom and Matt Gannon do a great job.
Journalist Matt Gannon.
Yes. Oh yeah, he broke some caddy news.
Joel Damon.
That was big.
Yeah, it was. It got picked up at a lot of places. Nice work over there. And of course, as always,
thank you for participating in the Sports Gambling Podcast.
For the Sports Gambling Podcast, I'm Sean, Stack of the Money Green. He's Ryan.
Sean, it's the Open Championship.
Kramer, let it ride.